Good morning coffee on this fine Thursday morning in middle July. We are so glad that you have joined us this morning because we're jumping right into things. We've got a full morning full of interviews for you. We're going to be learning about lots of great businesses and lots of great stuff. And I am kicking things off this morning with the Sunflour Bake Shop on Route 38 in Mount Laurel. Her name is Maggie Alfinito, and she is the owner of the Sunflour Bake Shop. Good morning, Maggie, and welcome to Morning Coffee.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. So let's talk about the business here, the Sunflour Bake Shop. Now, first things first. It's not sunflower like the flowers that are blooming beautifully right now, right? It's sunflower, right? The flour that you make all the stuff with and that you bake with, right? It's sunflour, Flour, okay? So we want to make sure that people can find you that way, right? So they're not searching out. It says sunflower and I'm looking for these plants and I can't find it. But so here we go. Sunflour Bake Shop. This was like your dream that kind of came into fruition. So tell me, how did it get to this point?
So we've kind of opened up our doors. We opened up, it's going to be 2 years this fall. But we've kind of had some of the same clients for about 5-6 years now. So it kind of just started at my home in my parents' kitchen. I would make stuff, bring it to a friend's house, and then suddenly, their friend is asking, hey, we're having a party, my son needs a birthday cake. So it kind of slowly started, and so being out of the house kind of helped us kind of build up clients. So that's kind of the crazy part. Baby showers, baby shower cakes we made. Now we're doing the kids' 8th birthday cake. So
that's fun, right?
Yeah, it's fun, but it's also kind of, it's a little bit creepy.
Yeah, well, it puts everything in perspective because you're like, wow, I've really been doing this for a long time now that I'm seeing like, I've made the cake for the baby shower and now the baby isn't a baby anymore. The baby is a person, right? Now I got to make the minion cake because he's 8, right?
Yes.
Which I saw on your website, which was awesome. Look, I know kids love Minions. And a lot of people try to make the Minion cake. Your Minion cake actually looked like the Minions. It was awesome. Go to her website, which we're going to put up there in a second. That's Sunflower Bake Shop NJ, right?
Yep.
.com. Check it out. Just go on the website. Like open another tab right now. Like go to the top, open a tab, and go to Sunflower Bake Shop NJ.com right now and look at the Minion cake. How did you do that?
So I think we're on Minion Cake about 26. So we've done every kind of, every spin-off of the Minion. So we just did a baby shower Minion. So instead of the overalls and the glasses and the goggles, he got, a little baby beanie and a diaper and a rattle. So we've done him. We've done graduation Minion. So it's the Minion with the graduation cap. So
it's cute. It's fun,
yeah,
right? I mean, listen. I love the traditional cakes. I think that the traditional cake is cool, but when you have fun and you get creative with stuff like that, like that's really the bread and butter, right? That's the real fun stuff. So let me backtrack a second because, I think a very common scenario happened to you, and I just want to clarify for a second because basically what happened was you love to bake. You love to make a lot of stuff. You were giving it to friends and family, and they were like, wait a second, Maggie, this is really good. You should probably consider selling it, right? Tons of people told you that over and over and over again. And then finally you were like, all right, I'm going to make a cake. Somebody said, look, I'm going to pay you to make a cake for this event, right? And then the rest is history. You just ran from there and you were able to make cakes, build your client base kind of from, like you said, your parents' kitchen, and then parlayed that into a real bakery and a Sunflower Bake Shop. So first off, congratulations. That's really impressive. And we love female-owned businesses, right? Because this is a beautiful thing, and this is great that you're taking a lot of risk. You're taking all the chance here that a lot of people don't take. So we're very, what's the word? I would say that we admire that, but it's like an admiration type thing that we want to support you and make sure that we keep building up the Sunflower Bake Shop. So take us to the current kind of environment. So you are the owner of the shop, and you are the primary designer of all of the stuff, right? All of the cakes. And everything at the Sunflower Bake Shop, I should mention, is from scratch. She doesn't bring in anything pre-made, no preservatives on nothing. It is all homemade from scratch. So that's first things first. And you are the designer. So every beautifully designed cake. I swear, people, I'll be able to talk this morning. I can. I'm just warming up, right? So all of the beautifully designed cakes that you have, they all are your creations. They've all come out of your head, and you could see a lot of the pictures that Maggie does on the website. You actually do a really cool thing. You do a lot of sports cakes. Now, I've seen some things where, like, they slap a logo on a cake and it's like that silk screen almost thing. It's like, yo, it's a cake, it's not a t-shirt. Why does it look so weird? And your logo cakes, it's almost like, I saw one with a Flyers logo, a Philadelphia Flyers logo. It was almost like you made the Flyers logo out of some sort of cake and then put that on the cake. It's a raised logo. It's beautifully ornate and perfectly done. And I don't want you to give away any secrets, but how did you pull off such a beautiful cake? If you've got a young Flyers fan out there, this is the one to make the birthday cake for that big hockey fan. How do you pull off something like that?
I think the big thing for us is that we're all custom. So sometimes people come into the shop and they're like, we need, like, what kind of cutters do you have for a horse theme? Like, what kind of horse cutter do you have? And we're like, we can do any horse you want because we're going to hand cut it with a knife and put it on there. So I think that's kind of, sometimes bakers, and not necessarily one's better than the other, they stick to cutters and stencils, which don't really allow you to kind of make the best product.
The freedom.
Yeah, because a stencil, you know, if a client orders a 6-inch cake, that stencil may fit perfectly. But if they order a 10-inch cake, much larger, if you're using the same stencil, it might look kind of silly.
Yeah, it could be 4 inches off.
Yeah,
right?
So, you know.
You know what? It's an interesting thing because, look, the technology in cake designing, I know that's a really weird way to say it, but it is advanced so much, right? So, like, a lot of people make a lot of cakes, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a very competitive business right now because the technology is out there for people to get really good at designing. But you've kind of changed that. You've gone out of the box a little bit to make sure that your designs are a little bit more on the unique side, and the creative side, and the artistic side. I like to think of when you have a scenario like that. Do you consider yourself an artist?
Yeah, and I think a lot of cake decorators do now because the cake decorating, it's changed so much even since I started.
Right.
Stuff people are doing now, you know,
they were just 10 years ago, right?
10 years ago. So that's definitely, and we're lucky because people want that stuff now. They want everything custom. They want, you know, theme parties with matching cookies and a cake and cake pops, and they want it all to go, and they want it, you know, to wow their guests. So we're lucky because we get to make this because people actually are asking for it.
Right.
So
yeah, it's really fun. So we're actually going to show in the next segment coming. I got to take a break right now, but coming up, you brought one of your cakes with you. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to show everybody. It's so beautiful. So I'm going to need everybody to stick around for a moment. We've got to pay some bills. We've got to take a break here, but we will be right back here on Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. Stick around.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When I was injured, I couldn't play basketball for my entire sophomore year.
After years of wear and tear, I knew something was seriously wrong with Deja's knee when the swelling wouldn't go down.
Young athletes are still growing. They need specialized care only available here at Dayton Children's.
I wanted the best care for Deja because I wanted her to return to the thing that she loves to do, and that's basketball.
At Dayton Children's Sports Medicine, we're treating tomorrow's champions.
Right care.
Right now.
Right here.
Dayton Children's.
Just right for kids.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Back to Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. I am Mark Cook, and I am so glad that you joined me this morning because we are continuing our conversation with Maggie Alfinito, who is the owner of the Sunflour Bakeshop. You can check out the Bakeshop. It's right on Route 38, right, Maggie? It's right near the Larchmont Shopping Center on 38. Pretty easy to find?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find. We're actually located next to the Vac and Sew, which seems to be a very hopping place in Mount Laurel, so people need to find us. We say we're next to the Vac and Sew, and usually they know where that's at.
It's so funny because the Vac and Sew has like this little niche that they just fill that's so perfect because they're the only ones who do that type of thing, right? Like that's like upholstery and like chair repair. Yeah. Well, we love them too. They're cool. Vac and Sew. We love those guys. But you're right near there, but it's really close to the Larchmont. I know that like that is like a tangled maze of a shopping center. I've been through there a couple times, and it's a little, but that's a good landmark. That and the Vac and Sew are good to get
Yeah, the
people.
dollar store, the Planet Fitness.
Yeah. The bottom line is go over there and find her. You're going to be able to find her. It's not that difficult. So we were talking before the break about some of these designs that you do and why your designs are a little bit different because you're doing everything by hand and you're not using a lot of the, pardon the pun, the cookie cutter type stuff with your baking. So you brought some stuff here, and I wanted to show. B, what do we got on the shot here? What's this look like? Can we get this up real quick? Can we see this guy? Whoa, am I gone? All right, well there I am. That's good. So I wanted to show this real quick. Maybe I'll raise it up a little bit here because this detail on here. Where am I? Am I over here? All right. Let's see. Just bear with me, Maggie. I'll figure it out. So these are not. Okay, now I'm over here. Hey guys, how are we? All right, cool. All right, so here we are. Look at this. These were put onto the cake. So these were designed and then put onto the front of the cake. And you can see here all of these individual balloons were cut out and placed on here. Now, what is this stuff made out of? Is this the fondant that we talk that you hear so much about? And I want to show you real quick. So how did you get such an ornate design there? Like just the detail and hours and hours of work, basically.
So we do a lot. Kind of how our week works is like Tuesday and Wednesday. We have a couple girls working that are working on the cake batters and the icings, and then a few of us that do the artwork will be working on that. So a cake like that, the people would be rolled out. We have this machine that's been, a blessing. It rolls out the fondant for us.
So it smooths it all out,
yeah,
makes it really easy to work with.
A little bit less on your body.
Right.
So we would roll out the fondant, and then we would cut out the shapes of the people, and then just take a paintbrush with food dye.
Oh, okay.
And then paint the faces on, paint the hair, paint everything.
It's so cute. I mean, the cake is just beautiful, and it's just a really good example of some of the really detailed designs that you can pull off over there. And you mentioned that you got a couple girls working for you. Let's give them a shout out.
Yep.
What are their names?
We have Becca, Amy, Mara, and Rachel.
All right, girls. Good job over there at the Sunflower
Holding up
Bakeshop.
down there right now.
They're holding it down?
Yep.
They're holding down the fort?
We hope so. We don't come back and there's steam coming off.
Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be great. But I think the bottom line is that we need everybody to know that Maggie's got a team of girls over there and that they're making the best cakes that they could possibly make for everybody. So we just want people to go down and check them out. And if you don't need like a cake right now, you don't have an event coming up per se, she makes all of this awesome other stuff. I mean, and I know we can see here, and I'm just going to show with you so that you can kind of point out what I'm looking at here. Obviously, I've got the traditional cannolis, right? They are the cream filled with chocolate chips. They are so good. You guys make your cream in house and all that stuff. That's awesome. So, what's my shot look like here? Bang. Okay. So let's talk about this guy in here. It looks almost like an elongated cream puff.
Yeah, so it's an eclair. So along the same lines, it's filled with a pastry cream and then a chocolate ganache.
Okay. So then this looks like a cheesecake of sort.
That's probably our signature item. It's a salted caramel cheesecake. So around the holidays, we sell the full-size ones.
Yeah.
It's something we sold the first holiday, and we looked at our holiday list for Thanksgiving, and suddenly we were making 4 times the amount of cheesecakes out of any other flavor cheesecake.
600 cheesecakes coming out of the kitchen. Okay, then I see what looks like a chocolate cupcake. But I've got some with a chocolate icing, and I have some with what looks like a cookies and cream icing.
So those are just mini cupcakes. So this is like a party tray. We have a few different sizes, and we have about 12 mini items that fit on them. And then the customer can choose, based on what they like, 3 or 4 different items.
So I can get a tray like this, but I can customize what's on it?
Yeah, so we have about 12 items you could pick from.
Oh, that is awesome, because then I would suggest that you pick this one, because I think that there's like some peanut butter going on with that guy.
That is a salted caramel ganache tart.
Ooh.
Yeah, the salty sweet right now is what
that's
people,
a thing.
Yeah. What everyone's
there's this caramel sea salt gelato that my wife likes. She's all about that right now. Did I cover everything on this guy?
I think we got it all.
Which is, the strawberries are just
a little color.
Give it a little pop, right? Yeah, this looks great. I wonder what the rest of the folks are going to eat around here, because I'm taking that one with me. And this is awesome. Her name is Maggie Alfanito, and she is the owner over at Sunflour Bakeshop. And she brought us some great stuff, which we really appreciate. But Maggie, I got to take another quick break.
Sure.
We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll wrap up here with Maggie in a second. So stick through the break, and we'll be right back here on Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. Stick around.
Saving your business money is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Tanker Consulting Services, a payment solutions expert, will show you how with a free, detailed, written analysis illustrating your cost savings. We usually uncover savings between 10 and 25%, and sometimes more. We can help your business succeed by providing reliable and secure merchant payment solutions such as merchant services programs, point-of-sale systems, and ATM machines. TCS, one of the leaders in regional credit card processing consulting, offers electronic payments to merchants locally and nationwide through our preferred vendor programs. We work to keep business costs down with a comprehensive suite of quality products, services, and customized credit card processing programs exclusively tailored for your company. TCS is convenient, reliable, and innovative, with customer service available 24/7, 365 days a year. Our in-depth industry knowledge, partnership strategy, and innovative processing solutions allow for a specialized approach to providing merchant bank processing with 100% full fee disclosure. TCS is one-stop shopping for all your merchant services solutions. Our clients save money 100% of the time. Trust Tanker Consulting Services, the knowledgeable, professional, and friendly provider of secure payment services. We set the standard by which others are measured. Call now for a free written analysis. 609-922-0201. If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee. I am Mark Cook on the Radio Vision Network. We are glad that you have joined us on this fine Thursday morning, and we are wrapping things up with Maggie Alfinito from the Sunflour Bakeshop. So Maggie, this has been really cool learning about your stuff here. So, we were talking off camera a little bit about how people are really willing to just really go above and beyond when they're designing their stuff, and you're kind of doing the consultation about their cakes and stuff. So what are some of the crazier requests that you've gotten?
So today, not that crazy, but today we have a 1-year-old birthday, and the uncle called to order the cake, and supposedly the 1-year-old wants a rainbow unicorn with a mermaid riding it. And he kind of sent us the girl's picture because, she wants the mermaid to have dark hair like she has, and...
All right, wait. Let's just backtrack for 1 second. She wants a
rainbow unicorn.
A rainbow unicorn. All right, I'm just trying to get the mental image. All right, rainbow unicorn with a mermaid riding it.
She wants the mermaid riding it.
How is a mermaid gonna ride a unicorn? This doesn't make any sense to me. I need to get this 1-year-old on the show and have an interview with her, right, and find out. Well, maybe the mermaid could maybe hang off the side. I mean, how is that going to work? This doesn't make any sense. So this was a challenging cake design, I would think, to make, right?
Well, we have to do it after. We'll see.
Oh.
It's for later today. So.
Oh, it's in the process,
in the
man.
process.
So here, I got a favor. Can I ask you this?
Sure.
Could you take a picture of it and send it to me later?
Sure.
That would be really cool. And then maybe we could show it on the show tomorrow and show everybody how it came out. If you guys are interested in that, I'll do that for you. That's what I do here. That's why I'm here. But that's so cool. I can't even imagine. I'm having a hard time picturing what a rainbow unicorn with a mermaid on top would even look like. Did you have to, what did you guys do for the design?
So this kind of goes into the design too. Say someone wants a hamburger cake.
Okay.
There's kind of different, almost different levels, because not everyone's willing to go, crazy. So maybe you want a round cake, and then we make a little hamburger out of fondant to sit on top.
Okay.
So that's if you want something special and custom, or there's maybe, you get a flat cake shaped like a hamburger. Or there's that next level step where you would get the actual cake is shaped like the hamburger.
Like the hamburger, okay.
So with the unicorn we're doing, they kind of went in the middle ground. So it'll be like a flat unicorn it'll be a 2D unicorn with the 2D mermaid on top.
Okay, cool. All right, so I got to kind of temper what my expectations would be for a mermaid riding a unicorn cake. I think that, what I think is that the uncle probably should have talked to the 1-year-old and said, listen, we're going to be taking a lot of pictures here, okay? This is your first birthday. Are you sure you want a rainbow unicorn with a mermaid riding it? Because this young lady, this does not make any sense to anyone. But it's really fun and it's really cool and it kind of showcases the kind of things that you can do. If you can dream it, if you can think it up, Maggie can create it for you. That's the beauty of it, and that's why I'm hammering this point home the way I am, like John Henry on the train tracks. That's what I do. I hammer my points home because it's important for people to know that you can create any type of design, cake, that they can dream of. You can put it out there for them.
For the most part.
For the most part.
We've had some cakes where we say yes to everything, and then we'll get in the process and we're like, whoa, we should probably never do this again.
Right, but the key there was, again, because you figure out a way to do it.
Yeah,
to get to,
it does always turn out.
It always works because you're taking care of your clients in a way that a lot of the bigger guys can't, right? Because you've got a real personal touch, and you've got, like you mentioned, you've got a team of girls over there that are helping you out. You're handling the designs. They're doing a lot of the baking and the construction and all of that stuff of the items. So this is really a great a great thing you've got going on over there. We wish you the best of luck. Again, I want to remind everybody, I'm going to give you the website again real quick. It's Sunflour, flour like the baking thing, Bakeshop. SunflowerBakeshopNJ.com. But Maggie, this is one of my favorite times of the interview, okay? I'm going to have you look into camera one right now.
Okay.
And just invite everybody down to the shop, give them all of the information that you want to give them, and say whatever you like to say. As Andy Reid used to say in his press conferences, the time is yours.
So we kind of started as just a custom order-only bake shop, so we didn't have storefront hours. You just kind of came in, ordered your cakes, set up pickup time, and then picked them up. Now we're kind of a full-service bakery, so we're open Tuesday to Sunday. We have scones, cinnamon rolls, cupcakes, cheesecakes, all kinds of things in the case. Right now is very popular is the peanut butter tandy cakes. So we do all the custom stuff, but also if you're just looking for a round birthday cake, with simple, fresh ingredients, we can do that as well. I think that is kind of the key for us is kind of, good ingredients, and it's pretty foolproof to, not get a good product when you're using, good base ingredients.
She cares about what she's making for you. So the least we could do is support our local businesses that are out there trying to make it and really give a good product to the community. And Maggie, we wish you the best of luck. And again, if you think of it, send me a picture of that. We'll get you the info. Send me a picture of the unicorn, rainbow unicorn with a mermaid on it. Fix your cake. That would be really, really cool. And again, best of luck, and come back and see us again soon, okay?
Sure.
Awesome. We want to thank Maggie Alfinito. And coming up next, this is really cool. We're going to be talking to Lisa Quarry from Game & Ride. There she is, getting things ready. Your hair looks great, Lisa. Don't worry about it. We'll see you in a second. We're going to take a quick break here on Morning Coffee. We will be right back on the Radio Vision Network.